Hello friends and welcome to class. My name is Tiffany and today we have about 55 minutes of a foundational style bar class. So what that means is we're going to be working into each muscle group individually. So we won't be adding a lot of dynamic movements where we're working one muscle group and the other. We'll focus on one group at a time. We'll add a few yoga breaks in there. We'll have a lot of fun and the movements will be really simple, but they will not be easy. So what you need for class today is a set of heavy weights. I have 5 pounds, and a set of light weights. I have 2 pounds, and a chair. You can use any sort of stability surface that you have available. Of course, that means like a wall or a railing, a couch, anything that works to hold your hand on while we work into the legs. And that's all you need, friends. So once you have everything you need, I'll see you on the mat. So coming to your mat, come to stand at the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders down your back, close your eyes, and just arrive here on your mat for a moment. Take a big inhale through the nose, and then exhale, let it go. A couple more times just like that, but adding on your inhale, roll your shoulders up to your earlobes, and then exhale, squeeze your shoulders down your back. Let it go. 2 more just like that. Inhale, shoulders come up to the ears, and then exhale, relax them down your spine, squeeze shoulder blades together. Last one, biggest one yet. Inhale. And then exhale, relax shoulders, squeeze them together. Open up your eyes, big circle on your inhale. Lift your arms to the sky. Stretch from the earth to the sky. And then on your exhale, fold all the way down towards the earth. Let your chest hang over your thighs. Maybe shake your tailbone side to side, whatever feels good to you. Shake your head out, no. Shake your head, yes, always ending on a positive note. On your next inhale, halfway lift through the spine. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Drop your left knee down, and on your inhale, lift up through the arms. Feel the heart open, maybe lean the chest back, maybe even sink into your right hip. One more inhale, reach up as high as you can, and then on your exhale, twist to the right. The right hand reaches back, left hand reaches forward, opening up through the chest like you're hugging a big tree. One more inhale here, and then exhale, cartwheel your hands down, tuck your left toe, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep. One more time, reach up to the sky, and then exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift the chest. Exhale, fold the chest, plant the hands down, step right foot to the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down. On your inhale, lift up through the arms and the chest, sink into your left leg. Feel this little stretch here, opening through the hip flexors, opening through the heart. One more inhale, reach up high, maybe gaze up, and then exhale, twist to the left this time. Left hand reaches back, right hand reaches forward. Maybe you continue to sink into your hips. Breathe here into this space. One more inhale here. And then exhale, cartwheel hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes, step to the top of the mat. Forward, fold, walk your feet hip width distance apart. Grab for opposite elbows, sway side to side. Feel the backs of your legs stretching here. Relax your head, relax your neck. And then release your hands down. Heel toe your feet to touch. Inhale, circle sweep all the way to the sky. And then exhale, fold down. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back into a downward facing dog. Again, maybe walking out side to side, dropping each heel down, pressing into your hands. Breathe here. One more inhale. One more exhale. All right. We're about ready to get this party started, so hinge forward into your high plank. Press the earth away with your hands. Shoulder blades reach apart. Let's lift and lower the right leg. 2, 1, follow me. So it's lifted up to the sky, and then tap it to the earth. Keep pressing the ground away. Let's speed this moment up right here. So lift, tap, lift, tap. So here in this position, you can always drop down to your left knee if you need a little extra support. Breathe here, belly button hugs the spine. We'll hold this high, little lifts in 2 and 1, just lift, lift. All right, so now we're hovering. The leg is high, lift, lift. Yes, keep pressing into the earth. We're just gonna switch out the sides in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg down and then lift the left leg high and then tap it to the ground. Yes, it's lifted up to the sky. Squeeze through the booty. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Again, you can always drop down to your right knee this time if you need a little extra. We'll speed things up a bit. And 2, 1, follow me. So lift, tap, squeeze the booty at the top. You've got this. Stay strong through the shoulders. Lift, lower. All right, we'll hold it high. Tiny little lifts. In 4, here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold high and lift. Little lift, so good. Keep pressing here. We're gonna drop down to our forearms. In 4, in 3, you've got this. In 2, and 1. Drop it down. So come down to your forearms and then tap your knees. Extend your knees. Tap, extend, just tap, extend. So good. So we're tapping the earth down, keeping your hips low. Can you keep your hips in line with your shoulders? So good. It's tap, it's lift, it's lower, it's lift. So good. All right. Whew. We're gonna hold this high. We're just gonna shift it forward and back. In 4, in 3, you've got this. In 2, and 1. Here we go. So it's forward, it's back, it's forward, it's back. You can do this. I know, friends, it's so tough. It's forward, it's back. Again, you can always drop it down to your knees. Press into the earth with your forearms. Forward, back. We're warming up into the body. Whole entire body warm up. Forward, back. All right, we'll hold the forearm plank. We'll tap the knees again. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So tap, extend. Just bend through the knees. The hips stay exactly where they are. Tap, lift. Yes, down, up, lower, lift. All right, we're gonna take this down to our bellies. In 4, in 3, you got this. In 2, and 1, take it down. Make a pillow with your hands. Tops of the feet are down. And then lift your chest, lower the chest. Lift, lower, yes you can. Okay, we're using our low backs here to lift our chest off the mat. So good. It's lift, lower, lift, lower. We're gonna add the legs. 4, 3, 2, let's go. And squeeze up, lower down. Everything lifts, down to the earth. Lift, tap, lift, lower. So use your back core muscles to really squeeze up. It's lift, it's lower, up, down. We're gonna hold this high, tiny lifts. In 2, 1, hold high and lift. Little lift, little squeeze, finding an isometric movement here. Lift, your forehead is on your fingers, resting through your neck. Hold it high, 2 and 1, just 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oh my gosh, sink it back. Quick child's pose. I hope you're feeling warmed up. And then flip on over to your back. We move fast in this class, friends. So come into your back, plant your feet on the earth, and then lay all the way down. Hands behind the head. We're just gonna find a basic crunch, lifting the chest to the sky. In 4, 3, 2, 1 right here. So it's lift up, lower down, crunch, and down. So you're hugging your ribs into your hip bones like they're making a little kiss. It's lift, lower, okay. We're just gonna lift the right leg, 2 and 1. So lift, lower. So now we didn't change much. We just lifted our right leg. If you want more, you can always hover your left toes or you can extend them long. We're gonna hold this high, find tiny little crunches, 2 and 1. Just lift, little lift up, tiny lift, little lift. Yes, keep this going. Let's take this into an oblique twist. 2 and 1. So left elbow to the right knee and then hinge it back down. So reach it up to the knee and then lower it back down. Yeah, one more slow, we'll speed things up. 2, 1, let's get it. Lift, lower, lift, down. So you can always put down your left foot, hovering on the ground, or you can put it all the way down, whatever feels good to you. We'll hold this high. We're gonna find little oblique twist. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Here we go. It's twist. Little twist, finding that isometric movement again, working into your left oblique. We're gonna take this into bicycles in 4. Whoo, breathe into it. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the left. So twist left, twist right, twist left, twist right. Bring your knees in. So good, so good. Keep it up. It's left, it's right. Lift your shoulders off the mat. We're gonna take this from the top. 4, 3, 2, let's get it. So feet come down, chest comes down. We'll just lift. Hands are behind your head. Lift the heart high. Lift, down. Yeah, it's up, down. How high can you lift your shoulder blades? Lift, lower, up, down. All right, only thing that's changing here, we'll lift the left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's lift, lower, lift, down. So now your left leg extends to the sky. Maybe your right leg goes long. Lift, lower. Maybe you just relax your toes on the earth. Let's hold this high. 2 and 1 and lift. Little lift. Tiny crunch, so good. Oh my gosh. Core is on fire, friends. We're gonna take this to our oblique twist. Right elbow, left knee this time. In 4, in 3, in 2, 2 counts. Here we go. So twist it to the left and then lay it back down. Yep, it's twisted up and then tap your shoulder down. Last one, so we'll speed it up. 2, 1, let's go. It's twist, lower, lift, down. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, friends, just a little bit more. We're gonna find our tiny twist. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Just twist, tiny twist, little lift, little lift. How high can you get your right shoulder off the mat? Let's finish in bicycles. 2 and 1. Twist right, twist left. It's right, it's left. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, let that go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so come to stand. Breathe into it. Grab either your light weights or your heavy weights. I'm gonna take my light and then hinge forward. Find little grasshopper wings with your elbows. We're gonna find a tricep kickback. 2 and 1, let's go. So it's back, 2, lift, back it into the heart, back, 2, in, 2. So relax your shoulders, down your spine, core stays engaged, in, 2, yes. Oh my goodness, friends, I hope you're feeling this full body workout. We're gonna speed things up a bit. 2, 1 single count. So it's back, it's in, extend, bend, yeah, back, in. So you're really lifting your triceps high. You're only moving from your elbow. So your upper arm bone, like your biceps, stay exactly where they are. It's back, in, it's back, it's in, yep. And then squeeze your arms towards the midline of your spine. So good, so good. It's back, it's in. We're gonna hold this back, little lifts. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1 tiny lifts and lift, little lift, yep. Oh my gosh. So here your pinkies face up, lift, lift. Your arms squeeze in towards your spine. You've got this, lift, lift, lift. So good, so good. Keep your belly button hugging your spine, lift, lift. Yes, it's up, 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 up. All right, we're gonna take this back to single counts. 2 and 1, follow me. So it's in, extend, in, back. Yep, it's bend, extend, in, back. So good, forward, back. So we get a little repetitive here. In, back, but that's okay because we're finding high reps, light weight, and that's how we burn out our muscles. Let's hold it back, 2 and 1, and then lift. Little lift, okay, so pinkies face up again. Lift, 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 lift. Can you lift a little higher? Lift, lift. Yes, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into this, keep going. Lift, 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 lift. All right, one more round of singles. 4, 3, 2, let's go. So it's in,
extend. Again, you can always drop your weights. You can modify weights. Take what you need. I'm using 2 pounds and my triceps are burning. It's in, it's back, it's in, it's back. Yes, lift it up as high as you can. Move only from the elbow. We'll hold it back, squeeze it in. 4, 3, 2, right here is back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, we're here to the finish line. Squeeze, squeeze. Lift your triceps high. We're only here for seconds. Just 4, 3, 2, hold squeezing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let that go. And then we're gonna switch it out. So we're gonna grab heavy weights. So taking your heavy weights and then come to a stance where your feet are about hip width apart, sink into your knees. Hands are in front of you. So we're gonna break this up. We're gonna find a bicep curl. We're just gonna go to 90 and to the thighs. 4, 2, and 1. So it's curl, 2, lower it down to the thighs. Curl to a 90, lower it down. Lift, lower, Again, shoulders roll down the back. You've got it. 4 is engaged. Curl, lower, down. So elbows stay off your ribs, off of the thighs, so you can really work into the biceps. So good, so good. Curl, down, curl, lower. Okay, the last one, so we'll speed it up. 2 and 1. So it's curl, lower, curl, down. Again, high reps, low weights. I'm using my 5 pounds. You can use more, you can use less. What feels good in your body. Curl, down. All right, we'll hold it at 90. Press in front of us in 4, 3, 2, 1. Press away. So it's press, pull, press, pull. Yes, use your biceps to press away, pull, press, pull. Yes, core stays engaged, shoulders down the spine. Press, pull, press, pull. Okay, we're gonna hold this at the 90. Then we're gonna take it to our shoulders and then just come back to the 90 in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's shoulders, 2, down back to that 90. Shoulders, down to the 90. So why do I say 90? Because it's a 90-degree angle with the elbow and the arms. Curl, finding the upper part of the bicep curl. Don't worry, friends. We're gonna take this full range, but not yet. Curl, 90 degrees. Curl, 90 degrees. Okay, we're gonna rotate our pinkies together and then to the sides. 4, 3, 2, follow me. So pinkies in, 2, open it up, 2, in, open, yeah, okay. So you're holding that elbow at a 90-degree angle, in, rotating through the biceps, in, open, so good. All right, we'll hold this down. We'll take our weights to our thighs and then to our shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1, follow me. So it's curl, 2, lower it all the way down. Curl, yep, down. You've got this. So we're finding full range here. So we're moving both sides of the 90-degree angle. Curl, lower, We're just gonna keep this slow because you can really dig into the bicep muscles. Curl, lower, So important, keep your elbows off your ribs. So the closer you have your elbows in, you're cheating. Not that it's a bad thing, but you're using your body to help you instead of isolating through the biceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. Just lift, lower, lift, down. We'll hold it at the 90. Press the weights out. 4, 3, 2, right here. Just press and hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let that go. So good, friends. Drop your heavy weights and then come back to your light weights. So come into your light weights. We're gonna place our feet again in that hip width distance apart, about hip width, and then reach your arms out. Friends, we're working into the shoulders now. This is gonna get spicy. So if you need to drop your weights, feel free, no shame. We're just gonna lift and lower the arms. 2, 1, follow me. So lift it up to the sky and then lower it back down. Yeah, lift, 2, lower, 2. So you're just finding that little movement like you're making a snow angel. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Again, you can always drop the weights. Squeeze through the shoulder blades. Lift, 2, down, 2. All right, last one, slow, speed it up. 2, 1, here we go. So lift, lower, up, down, yep, so good. Again, like you're making a little snow angel, lift, lower, or if you're on the beach here, like I am in Costa Rica, maybe you're in the sand, lift, lower. Again, drop the weights if you need to, lift, lower. This gets super spicy, especially since we already worked through the arms, biceps, and the triceps. Lift, lower, yes, it's up, down. Okay, now we're gonna take this, palms will come together, 2, 1, 2 count. So in, touch, open it out wide. Yeah, in to touch, open, squeeze the shoulders. Yep, come it back together and then open it out wide. So squeeze your shoulder blades. When you open your arms, try to keep your shoulders in line with each other so you create that perfect T shape. Let's speed it up, 2 and 1. So in, open, in, open. I like to call this the crocodile hands, the cocodrilo if you're in Costa Rica. Open, close, open, close. So good. Open, whoo, open, yes. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. All right, we're gonna take this into goalposts. Press the arms above our heads. 4, 3, 2, 1, follow me. So press it overhead and then pull it down like a pull-up. Is press it overhead and then pull it down, squeeze the shoulders, blades together, press. 2, pull, 2. Again, you want to keep that 90-degree angle into your elbows. Is press, 2, is pull, 2. So good. Oh my goodness. My shoulders and my arms completely burnt out. But no, we're almost done with the arm portion. Is pull down, 2, press away, 2. Really use your core and imagination like you're doing a pull-up. Is pull down, 2, press, 2. All right, we'll hold the, at the goalpost, bring the elbows to touch, 2, 1, here we go. So in to touch, open it out wide. Yes, it's in, together, open it out wide. Again, it doesn't matter if you drop the weights, friends. This shit is hard. Let's speed it up, 2 and 1. So open, together, open, together. We'll hold the elbows together, press the palms away. Tiny little lifts to the sky. 2 and 1, follow me. Just press, 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 press. So good. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Shake that out if you need to, folks. No joke. And then come to your bar. You don't need any weights for this. So both hands come to the bar. And then come up to your toes. And then bring your heels to touch. Spin your knees out. And then find that little pelvic tilt. So you really want to find your hip bones to meet your ribs. So that's what you're finding is that connection, almost like you're doing a cruncher. Let's dip the hip. So dip it down for 2 and then lift it back up. So you're high on your toes and your knees stay bent the whole time. Dip, 2, lift, 2, yeah, down to the earth, lift it back up. So I like to imagine here that my tailbone is like a pencil sticking straight up and down, and your tailbone is the tip of the pencil touching the paper, which is the earth. Let's speed it up. 2, 1, follow me. So dip, lift, lower, lift. Yeah, so I really don't know where I come up with these analogies, but I hope you just go with it. It's dip, it's lift. Keep your belly button hugged in like your ribs are kissing your hips. Just dip and lift. It's lower, it's lift. Friends, it really started raining here. Oh my goodness. We're in the rainy season, the final stretch in Costa Rica. We only have a couple more weeks until we hit our summer. Okay, we're gonna hold this low, tiny dips. In 4, in 3, here we go. 2, 1, hold low and dip. Tiny dip, dip, dip. Yep, so your knees are bent as much as allowing in your body, just finding that outer leg shake. So good, here we go, just dip, tiny dip. So we're moving like a ½ inch, an inch maximum. Your heart is lifted like you have a string to the ceiling, and belly button hugs the spine. It's dip, little dip. Okay, we're gonna start this from the top. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Follow me. So lift it up for 2, and then lower it back down. Lift it up to the sky, keeping your knees bent. Notice if you're hinging forward, you're gonna come out of your legs. You're gonna start to use the rest of your body. We want only to work the legs. Lift, 2, lower, 2. All right, we're gonna speed things up a bit. 4, 3, 2, single count. So it's lift, it's lower, it's lift, it's lower. Oh my gosh, friends, my thighs are shaking. I can feel that classic bar shake. It's lift, lower, lift, down. So good. It's up and down. Squeeze your booty together at the top. Lift, lower, up, down. Yes, it's lift, it's lower, lift, down. So you're really squeezing your knees out, finding as much range as your body allows. Lift, lower, lift, down. Okay, we're gonna hold this down. Tiny dips. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Just dip, lift, dip, lift. So good. It's dip, it's lift. So it's just a super tiny movement. You're holding it as low as you can. Dip, lift, squeeze the booty in. It's dip, it's lift. Okay, we'll hold it as low as you can. We'll tap the hip to the right, and then we'll tap it to the left. 2, 1, hold low, and then tap right, tap left, tap right, tap left. Yeah, like you're doing a little dance here. Right is left. So good. It's right, it's left, right, left. Yes. Oh my gosh, sink into it. How high, how low rather. Wow, words are hard when your legs are shaking. How low can you go with the hips? So good, so good. It's right, it's left, it's right, it's left. All right, we're gonna find a single count. Lower and lift, into and 1. So dip, lift, lower, lift. So what's the difference here between this movement and the tiny movement? You have a greater range. Lower, lift. So you move maybe 4 to 5 inches rather than that inch. We'll hold it low, hip taps to the left. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So tap left, tap right, tap left, tap right. Can you sink a little lower? Tap left, tap right. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low. Maybe hands to heart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Sink out of that. Stretch out your legs. We're on to our final of this section. So come to a little squat. Sink into your hips. We're just going to squat the hips down, lift up, 2 and 1. So down, 2, lift, 2. Yes, it's lower. You can always add some weights for a little bit extra spice. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Again, belly button hugs your spine, keeping your core engaged. Last one, so we'll speed it up. 2, 1, let's go. So dip, lift, lower, lift. So good. It's down, it's up, it's down, it's up. Yes, holding it low, tiny dips. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Just dip, tiny dip, little dip, little dip. Yeah, how low can you go? It's dip, tiny dip. Finding the athletic, classic squat position. Booty goes back, but your knees stay bent. So why do your knees stay bent in this squat position? Because we're working into the quads rather than the booty. We'll work into the booty next. Is squat, is squat. We want to burn out every single muscle in the body. So we started with the arms, and we started with the triceps and the shoulders and the push-ups and the core, and now we're into the legs, working into the quads. So good, so good. Squat, squat. We're gonna take this back to full range in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Follow me. So it's down as low as you can, and then lift it up a bit. Yeah, lower it down for 2, and then lift it up. Keep your knees bent. So down, 2, lift, 2. Yes, again, you're keeping your knees bent. Booty goes back, single count. So dip, lift, lower, lift. Again, keep your shoulders, roll down your back, keep your core engaged. Dip, it's lift. So good. It's down, it's up, lower down, and up. Really sink back in towards your booty. Weight are grounded, your feet are grounded evenly. Lower, lift. So all of your weight is on all 4 corners of your feet. Dip, lift. Oh my gosh, quads are on fire. Notice if you're really hinging forward. See if you can keep your heart lifted. We'll hold it low, 2 and 1. Just dip, penny dip, little dip, little dip. You're holding your max depth. And dip, dip, so good. It's dip, dip. Wow, my thighs are on fire. I hope you feel this too. We'll move it back to full range. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. 2 counts, here we go. So dip, 2, lift, 2. Oh my gosh, send your booty back. Lift, 2, squeeze together the butt cheeks. When you lift it up, the last one, so we'll speed it up. 2, 1 single count. So it's dip, it's lift, sink it low. Use your big quads. They're so strong, one of the strongest muscles in your body. Whew. We'll hold it low, this time as low as you can. Find our tiny dips. 2 and 1, here we go. Just dip, little dip, here we go. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, sink it out. And then come to your chair. Place your hands on your chair and then place your right foot over your left knee and then just hinge forward. You can also do this on your back if that feels good. So we're finding this figure 4 shape. Maybe you press some pressure onto your right leg, to open up through the knee. Breathe here. Let it go. Feel that stretch. Give yourself a moment to slow through the heart. Feeling it open into the outer hip, the outer leg where we just worked so hard. And then slowly release. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Drop it down and then find a half split. So send your hips back. Pull your heart towards your your left ankle. Breathe here, so finding that stretch into the back of your left leg. Breathe here. Let it go. So good, friends. I love a good stretch in the middle of class to really reset through the heart, reset through the body. Give yourself a moment to remember why you showed up on your mat today, to remember why you're working hard, because it feels good. It feels good to stretch. It feels good to work hard. If this feels good, you can stay here, or maybe you hinge forward, wiggle your toes out to the left, finding a lizard lunge. Hands come to the inside of your left foot, and you can stay here, or maybe you drop down through your forearms. These are all just options. Take whichever feels best to you. And this feels good, stay here, or maybe you grab for your right foot with your left hand, finding a quad stretch here too. Just a few more breaths into whatever variation that you decided to choose for your body today. One more inhale, and then exhale, slowly release, plant your hands, tuck your right toes under, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, and then exhale, hands come to the chair. This time switch it out, so your left knee is over your right, or your left ankle is over your right knee rather. And then let your knee go heavy to the side. You can always use your body weight to press open through the left leg, right above your knee. Opening up through that hip, through the side leg. One more inhale here. And then exhale, sweep it back, come down to your left knee, and then send your hips back, finding your half split variation here. Pulling your heart towards your knee, pulling your toes towards your nose, and stay here if that feels good, or come back into your lizard lunge, this time on the right side, coming to your hands on the inside of your right foot, or you can drop down to your forearms, or you can grab for your foot, whatever feels good to you. Breathe here for just a few moments. We're almost out of our rest break, and then we're getting back to work, this time into the booty. One more inhale, And then exhale, slowly release. Tuck through your left toes, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. And then inhale, sweep up. And then exhale, hands to the mat. All right, friends. So grab your light weights. I have a 2-pound weight. Know that this is optional. You can use a weight, you can use body weight. Place it under your right knee, but first come a forearms distance away from your chair. Place your weight behind your right knee and then hinge to your chair. Forearms are down. Your right knee is in line with your left. We're gonna lift it up and then lower it back down, 2 and 1. So lift it up, 2, and then bring it knee to knee. Yes, is up, 2, lower, 2. Yeah, relax your shoulders away from your ears. So you breathe into this space. You breathe into your booty. Lift, 2, lower, 2. And then your back is flat, so your low back is flat. You could set something on it and it would totally just stay there. That's how flat your back is. So notice if your right hip is opening, keep your hip bone pointed down to the earth. Last one, slow, and then we'll speed things up a bit. 2, 1, let's go. So lift, knee to knee. It's up, it's down, lift, lower, lift, down. So good. So working into the glute max, the main booty muscle. So really squeeze at the top so you can find that burn. Lift, lower, lift, lower. And friends, it's totally okay if you start to feel this in your left glute. Lift, lower, because your left glute is also working, stabilizing your body. We're only standing on one leg. Lift, lower. All right, we'll hold this high. Tiny lifts, 2 and 1. Just lift, tiny lift, little lift, little lift. All right, remember the weight is optional. You can always drop it. Lift, lift. We're gonna find a little external rotation. So we're gonna wing the knee out, and then we're gonna wing it back to this neutral position, finding our booty kick, little donkey kick. Follow me, here we go. And 2 and 1, hold tight, and then wing your knee to the right, and then wing it back to neutral. So your knee just goes out to the side, and then it comes back. So out, 2, down, 2. So good, it's out, 2. Can you keep your left knee bent the whole time so you find that standing leg burn? 2, out, 2, down, 2. So good, it's out, whoo, feeling that shake. So out, 2, in, 2. Can you keep your right thigh lifted high? Up, into, and 1. Here we go. So it's open, close, open, close. Almost like your shin is a windshield wiper. Open, close. Oh my gosh. Okay, friends, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna press into our right hand, stack our hips on top of each other. 2 and 1. Follow me. So woo, feel that burn. Okay, bring your knee in. We're just gonna open and close. 2 and 1. Here we go. So close, open, close, open. So now you're stacking right hip on top of your left. Close, open, close, open. Oh my gosh, friends, I can feel the full booty burn. Close, open, close, open. Can you keep your core engaged? I've said this before, I'll say it again. When we work into the booty and we keep our core engaged, we're actually working through the pelvic floor muscles as well, finding activation in those deep, deep core muscles. Open, close, let's hold it high. 2 and 1, little lift, tiny squeeze, squeeze your booty together, lift, lift. Okay, friends, we're gonna grab the weight, we're gonna set it down, pump our knee to our elbow, extend it behind us. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, follow me. So pump your knee into the elbow and then send it long behind you. So in to the elbow, back on a diagonal. So take a look behind you. Can you see your toes? It's in, 2, back. Let's speed that up. So it's elbow, is back. Elbow is back, Press your right hand into the bar so you really find that stabilization here. So good, so good. It's in, it's back. In, back, Oh my goodness. Feeling my booty on fire. In, back. See, Friends, we don't need complicated movements. We don't need a lot of weights. We just need ourselves and a little bit of repetition to find the burn. It's in, it's back. All right, we'll hold it back. Little lifts, 2 and 1, just lift. Little lifts, maybe your hand comes towards your thigh. Lift, lift. Oh my gosh. So here we are. Your right leg is on a diagonal, pointed towards, I don't know what direction that is, the right is lift, little lift, lift, little lift. Keep your left knee bent. Oh my goodness. Lift, 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 lift. You got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and we'll hold it high. 1, hold tight right here. Squeeze through the booty. Bend into your knee. Maybe your right hand lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Oh my gosh. Shake your booty out. Friends, whoo, no joke there. Into the booty work. Okay, I'm just gonna switch out the sides. So take your weight once more. This time, we're gonna place it behind our left knee. Again, forearms distance away from the bar. Weight is behind your left knee. Hinge forward, and then lift it up to the sky, and then lower it knee to knee. Lift, 2, down, 2. So good. It's up, whew, down. So good, so good. So now, your right leg is the standing leg. Lift, 2, down, 2. So good. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lift, 2, belly button hugs the spine. So good. It's up to the sky. Lower it back down. Lift, 2, down. So good. Speed it up. So lift, knee to knee. Up and down. It's lift. It's lower. Lift, down. So good. Oh my gosh. We have to work into the side. So we have even booties. Lift, lower. Oh my goodness. And down. Lift, lower. Okay, we're gonna hold this shape high. Find tiny little lifts. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Tiny lifts right here. Just lift, lift. Again, remember you can always drop your weight if you need less. That's okay. It's not less or more. It's whatever your body says. Is lift, 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 lift. Keep bent into your right standing knee. I know your booty might be cramping. Mine is. I'm right there with you. Lift, lift. All right, we're gonna wing this out to the side. Find our little scorpion tail. Find our external rotation. 2 and 1. Follow me. So left knee goes to the left, and then come back starting position. Left knee goes to the left, starting position. Yeah. So keep your left hip pointed at the mat below you. You're just winging your knee to the left side. So out, 2, down, 2. All right, last one, so I'll speed it up. In 2 and 1, let's go. So open, close, open, close. Squeeze the booty at the top. Open, close. Yeah, it's open, close, open, close. Take breaks when you need to, friends. This stuff is not easy. So good, so good. Open, close, open, close. Yeah, how high can you keep your left thigh lifted? Open, close. We're almost there. We're almost gonna change the shape of our hips, where we stack our left hip on top of our right. In 4, in 3, here we go. In 2 and 1. Press into your left hand. Bring your knee towards your left elbow and then close, open, close, open. So I drop my weight on my last movement. You can always add your weight back. Close, open. Yeah, it's close, it's open, close, open. So a workout is meant to fit you where you are. It's close, it's open. So take what you need, leave what you don't. Close, open. Okay, we're gonna hold it high. Little lifts. 4, 3, 2. Little lifts. It's lift. Little lift. Little lift squeeze. Little lift squeeze. Okay, we're gonna pump our left knee in towards our left elbow. Find it long on the diagonal. So we're gonna remove the weight. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Follow me. So bring your knee to your elbow and then extend it long behind you. In to the elbow, long behind you. Yep. So you're pumping your left knee in towards your left elbow, pressing into the left hand. Keep your right knee bent back. 2, so good. It's in to the elbow, long, 2. Okay, last one, so we'll speed it up. 2 and 1. Let's get it in. It's back. Take a look over your shoulder. Can you see your toes? If you can't see your toes, they might be going too far directly behind you. So we really want to go out on the diagonal. Reach as far as you can. In, it's out. Yes, it's in, out. Pump, release, relax your shoulders away from your ears. It's elbow, extend. Elbow, extend again. Keep belly button hugging the spine. They are lovers. They're meant to be. In, it's back. In, it's back. All right, we'll hold it long. Little lifts. 4, 3, 2, little lifts. It's lift, little lift, little lift. Again, you can always bring your hand towards your hip if that feels fun to you. It's lift, lift, relax shoulders. Smile at yourself. Remember why you showed up. Doing so good for your body. Working into those little muscles, the big muscles, everything to make stronger bones, to make healthier joints. It's lift, lift, lift. We're doing so much good work. I know it's tough, but that just makes everything else in our days that much easier. Lift, lift. Here we go. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, remember to breathe, 2, and 1, hold high. Hand comes to your hip, here we go, just 4, 3, 2, and 1, lift it up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, woo! Shake it out, set your chair off to the side, we no longer need that. And then come to your mat, grab a heavy weight, and then drop down to your right hip. Your top leg, your left leg, will drape over your bottom right leg, hand in your head, and then place the weight on your inner thigh, the foot on the ground. Flex through the right foot, and then lift, tap, lift, tap. So we're finding like a little mermaid tail. Lift, lower, so we can work into the inner thigh. Lift, lower, so good. It's up and down, it's lift, lower. I always find inner thigh work super humbling. Lift, tap. It seems like it should be so easy, but every time I'm like shaking. Lift, lower, up, tap, lift, lower. So there's not much you can do here, but flex through your right foot. Lift, lower, and then imagine here, you're lifting your inner thigh to tap the ceiling. It's lift, lower. We'll hold it high. Little lifts right here. It's lift, little lift. Reaching up towards the sky. Can you get your entire leg off the mat all the way from your hip joint towards your toes? We're just going to switch up the sides in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip around. So now come to your left side. Feet are on the opposite side. Drape your right foot over. Hand is in your head. Your head is in your hand rather. And then weight is on your left foot. Here we go. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Again, you really want to flex through your bottom foot. So I'm working the left leg. Lift, lower. If you didn't switch sides already. Lift, lower, lift, down. Of course, the weight is always extra. You can lose the weight any moment. Lift, lower, lift, down. So good. Keep breathing into this. Lift, lower. Can you lift your leg all the way up towards your hip? Is lift, tap, lift, tap. Breathe into this. Lift, tap. Keep it up. It's up, it's down, it's lift, it's lower. Okay, we're gonna hold it high. Find our little leg lifts in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high and lift. Little lift, it's lift and lift. So this is the part that it gets juicy. Lift, lift, so good. You can breathe into this. It's lift, little lift, we are almost there. It's lift, little lift. Relax into the shoulders. Your core doesn't need to be engaged here. Lift, lift, breathe into this. Up and up again. We find repetition so we can really fatigue the muscles here. Lift, lift, so good. Oh my goodness, we're just seconds away, friends. Lift, 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 lift. Here we go, just 8, 7, oh my goodness, 6, whew, 5, keep it up, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let that go. Drop your weight. You are done with your weights. Press yourself onto your back, however that looks. Mine was not graceful. And then come all the way down. Lift your legs up to the sky, almost like you're in a legs up the wall pose. And then bring your hands underneath your hips. If you want more, hands by your side. But for now, hands beneath the hips, and lower your feet down for 2, and 1, and then lift it back up for 2, and 1, super slow. So down for 3, for 2, and 1, and then slice it back up to the sky. 2, 1, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. So we're working into the low back here. Rather, we're working into the low abs. What I wanted to say was we're working into the low abs, but we're also protecting our back. 2, 1. So notice if you're really bending through the spine, or arching through the spine rather. If you're arching through the spine, just go to what feels good to you. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground. Lift. For 2, keep it up, it's lower. For 3, for 2, for 1, then slice it up. For 3, for 2, and 1. You can also bend your knees, but if you bend your knees, reach your toes away rather than just bending your knees. Otherwise, you're gonna find a little bit easier into the core. Is lift. For 3, for 2, 1, keep it up, it's lower. For 3, for 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, one more, it's lower. For 3, for 2, and 1, then lift. 3, 2, 1. All right, so bend your knees, bring your hands behind your head, bring your elbows in. We're gonna cannonball while we crunch down. In 2, 1, follow me. So it's lower. For 2, crunch up. For 2, yeah, is reach away. Lower the chest. Is lift and crunch. 2 more. Just that speed. And in. For 2, really reach your shoulders high. Let's speed it up. In 2 and 1. So it's lower. It's in. It's down. It's in. So good. Feet hover the whole time. Your head is heavy in your hands, so you're really protecting your neck here. It's lower. It's in. Just 4. We'll start this from the beginning. In 2 and 1. Legs high. Hands are underneath your hips or long by your side. And then lower. For 3, for 2, and 1. Then lift. For 3, for 2, and 1. All right. 1 more, slow. 2 and 1, and lift. For 3, for 2, and 1, 2 count. So lower. For 2, it's up. For 2, so good. It's down. For 2, remember to keep your spine as strong as you can, relaxing through the arch. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Let that go. Friends, you made it to the final stretch. You did all of the work. You crushed it so good. Relax your your left leg down, and then hug your left knee in. Give it a good squeeze here. Finding that wind removing pose if you like to do yoga. And then extend your right leg high, grab for your thigh, calf, ankle, toe, whatever's available to you. Gently pull your right leg towards your nose. Maybe even lift your head up if that feels good. Breathe here. One more inhale. And then exhale, release again. Knee comes in, interlace fingers underneath the right knee. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, supine twist. Drape your right knee across your body towards your left side. Gaze over your right fingers. So finding your supine twist, whatever that might look like for you. Breathe into it. On your inhale, bring yourself back through center. Switch out the legs. Your right leg goes long. Left knee hugs in. Just give it a good squeeze. Give it a good hug. And then extend your left leg long. Grab for thigh, calf, ankle, toe, whatever is available to you. And gently pull it towards your face. Maybe roll out your ankle if that feels good. Breathe into this space. Find that deep, long line of your back left leg. One more inhale here. And then exhale, release. Inhale, interlace fingers underneath your left knee. Give it a good hug. And then exhale, supine twist. This time opposite way, where your left leg goes over right side body. Gaze goes over left fingers. Breathe here. Let it go. And then inhale, bring yourself back to center. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Wrap both arms around them if that's available to you. Giving yourself a big hug. Maybe bring your forehead in towards your knees. Giving yourself, again, the biggest hug you've ever given anyone in your entire life. Give it to yourself right here, right now. And then slowly let it go. Grab behind your knees. Rock and roll to a seated position. Maybe hands at heart center for just a moment to thank yourself, giving yourself gratitude for showing up today. That stuff is not hard, friends. You crushed it. Thank yourself for this moment, for spending time on your mat. Thank you so much for showing up today, friends. It was super fun to have you here. I enjoyed it so much working out with you. If you like this workout, please like and subscribe to my channel. Maybe share it with a friend, and I'll see you next week.